my paranoia. Do all the neighbours know something I don't? Of course, it's a big relief when they all say sold. Oh, thank goodness people do want to live around here after all. I realise that for sale boards do serve a valuable service. They create community spirit because they give us all something to gossip about. Gosh, they'll never get that money for that house. And have you seen the pictures on the internet? Fancy having that furniture. Oh my God, their bathroom. And then there's the other service that those boards provide, which is that, you know, when you've got lots and lots of them in the streets, it's the lovely street view, isn't it? You know, we don't want garden with trees and flowers and things. We want boards all along the roads. But estate agents aren't always to blame for that vista. Home improvement companies are often a big offender, aren't they? We see that people have had new windows, roof cleaning, fences have been erected. Now, yes, houses that are lovingly maintained by their owners, you know, they are desirable neighbours, but why are they advertising the fact to all of us who just happen to be walking by? I mean, I think about, you know, if they tell me that they've had a new soffit and fascia installed by Happy Homes, for example, am I going to walk past and look up and admire their eaves? It's just, you know, not something I'm going to do. But I think, well, where will this lead? For example, in my house, shall I put I haven't got a board in my garden. Perhaps I could have one saying I've got quite a nice bathroom, but I've got some really uncomfortable furniture from IKEA. Don't go there. Those placards are illegal, by the way. Anyway, how do you go about finding your true love? Now, opposites attract, but shared values are important, and even so are common interests. Now, personally, I like reading books, and I'm fascinated by toilets. You have all finished eating, haven't you? Now, going to the toilet is still a great taboo, which I can't understand because, after all, you know, a little while back in the past, we would have all gone together and sat around the communal latrine chatting, whereas now we all feel we've got to do it in private, can't even go if there's someone else in our house, we have to wait till everyone's left, you know.
What do you done?
People here know what I'm talking about, okay? Well, and then we've got television reinforcing our phobia about toileting. For example, except in comedy shows, you never see any reference to people going to the toilet. I mean, I don't want to watch people go to the toilet on television, but if I'm watching a film or something, it just seems like it would make a bit more sense, it would be a bit more realistic if people were making an excuse, going off to the bathroom, coming back, saying we're running out of toilet paper, or even where is the loo here? I mean, I like watching films, you know, period dramas. We'll see women being laced into tight outfits and taking them off and having sex, but we don't understand how they go to the toilet. The same in science fiction, which I'm also a big fan of. We'll see all sorts of amazing outfits. They'll be flying for years on their spaceships. They explain to us how they put them to sleep so they can survive for years into the future, but at no point do they address that bodily function. They just don't go to the toilet in science fiction films, as anybody noticed, apart from me. I don't know how they do that, but they'll still have a watch. We'll see them having a shower, taking their clothes off, having sex. And now, I don't know about you, maybe it's just me, but I actually go to the toilet more often than I take my clothes off. And in fact, I even go to the toilet more often than I have sex. But maybe that's just me. Now, then there's other toilet-related issues that keep me up at night wondering the answer to my questions. Now, if we were going to have a big event, perhaps we were going to arrange Glastonbury or something, we'd be booking Portaloos at the rate of 9 per 1,000 people. Isn't that interesting? Anyway, so what did they do before Portaloos? For example, for 480 BC, 7,000 Greek people all troop across Greece, going eastwards for the Battle of Thermopylae. I remember that, it sounds like Monopoly. Thermopylae. They go into the battle. Now, you probably know this because it's been immortalised in the film of the 300 Spartans. The most recent version, we had Leonidas, the hero, played by Gerard Butler. He looked absolutely stunning. Naked, of course, because the Spartans were naked. You know, we see this man naked or semi-naked through most of the film, and he's travelling across Greece on this big adventure, going to battle, never goes to the toilet. We don't know how that happens, do we? Then, you know, come to more recent events, okay? 1066, there were twice as many people, 14,000 people gathered at the Battle of Hastings. 14,000 people, and what was the sanitation like?